There are great players, but then there is prime Ronaldo. He wasn't just another footballer. He was a force, one who, when fully focused, seemed unstoppable. Yes, there were players who had more natural talent than him. Players like Messi, Ronaldinho, and others who had exceptional skills, vision, and football IQ. But it was Ronaldo's mindset that set him apart. Ronaldo didn't just rely on his talent. He worked harder, pushed further, and outlasted others in ways that made him the best. You've heard about Ronaldo's dribbling, his shooting, his goal scoring, and his power. And yes, these were all exceptional, but that's not what made him prime Ronaldo. There are a million players who can dribble, a lot who can shoot, but not all of them could turn their talent into something unstoppable. What made Ronaldo different wasn't just his skill set, it was his relentless drive, his willingness to push past limits when others would settle. It was his unshakable belief in himself, even when there were players like Neymar, Xavi, or Iniesta, with more innate talent, performing at the highest level. Messi, Maradona, and the likes of these players were incredible, each with unique gifts that many would envy. But Messi, for all his talent, didn't reach the same level as Ronaldo did because of one thing: mentality. Messi relied more on his natural gifts, while Ronaldo transformed himself into a complete footballing machine by working tirelessly to be better every day. Players like Xavi and Iniesta, who had unmatched footballing intelligence and vision, didn't have the same single-minded drive that Ronaldo had. Ronaldo's approach to football was nothing short of an obsession. From the moment he stepped onto the pitch, he was on a mission to prove something, not to others, but to himself. And while others were taking a break or enjoying their success, Ronaldo was focused on improving every detail of his game. His mindset was built on relentless pursuit. He always wanted to be the best, and he knew that meant not just relying on talent, but outworking everyone. His commitment was evident in his physical transformation over the years. When Ronaldo arrived at Manchester United, he was an incredibly talented but raw winger. By the time he reached Real Madrid, he was a machine, capable of dominating in any position on the field. This transformation didn't come from just natural ability. It came from his obsession with improving himself every day, making himself better than yesterday. Think about it. You have a player who already had amazing speed, skill, and flair. Yet, he didn't stop there. Ronaldo didn't just settle for being good. He worked on his weaknesses, honed his strengths, and perfected his skills constantly. There are plenty of players who have the talent but lack the same work ethic and dedication. It's not about being born with a special gift. It's about maximizing what you've got. What made Ronaldo so much more dangerous than other players was his mentality. He didn't play with fear, ever. Where others might hesitate, Ronaldo would charge forward. Whether it was a one-on-one with a defender, a shot on goal, or a penalty in a crucial moment, Ronaldo took it on with complete belief that he could succeed. He wasn't just looking to be part of the action, he was there to take control. Even in his worst moments, Ronaldo was the one stepping up. He would take risks, knowing that failure was just a part of the journey. Think about the many times Ronaldo stepped up when things were tough, or when the game was on the line. He never looked intimidated, he looked ready. There's a reason why he's so often the decisive player in key moments. It wasn't just his ability, it was his confidence that allowed him to rise above the pressure when others faltered. One of Ronaldo's greatest strengths was his ability to adapt. Unlike many other players who might rely solely on their natural gifts, Ronaldo evolved his game with each passing year. His dribbling, finishing, and physical prowess all became sharper. But it wasn't just about improving those elements. It was about his intelligence on the pitch. He learned how to read the game, anticipate the play, and use his body in ways that others couldn't. He wasn't just relying on raw speed. He learned to make decisions faster than anyone else. This adaptability was key to his longevity. Whereas other players might peak and decline, Ronaldo's ability to evolve meant he could continue playing at the top level even as his physical attributes started to change. He transitioned from a dynamic winger to a clinical forward, always adapting his style to maintain his dominance. And even now as he ages, Ronaldo remains relevant because he understands the game at a level few others do. Ronaldo's mentality wasn't just about pushing himself to improve, it was about outlasting others who thought they could take shortcuts. He understood something that many players missed. Success isn't just about talent, it's about consistency. That's why even in the later stages of his career, when some might have expected him to slow down or fall off, he found ways to reinvent himself. He refused to become complacent, always looking for ways to stay ahead, stay fit, and stay sharp. The way he transformed his body throughout his career was a testament to his unwavering dedication. In the early years, he was fast, skilled, and full of flair. But as the years went on, his body became a fortress. His speed remained, but his strength, stamina, and work ethic became the backbone of his performances. Even when the game was more demanding, when younger players came through with fresh energy, Ronaldo didn't back down. He made the necessary changes, adding new dimensions to his game and cementing his place as one of the greatest ever. What's truly remarkable is the way he carried that pressure on his shoulders. Every time he stepped on the pitch, there was the weight of expectation, his own expectation. The expectations of millions of fans, coaches, teammates, and even critics. But rather than crumble under that pressure, he used it as fuel. He thrived in those moments. Whether it was scoring in finals, clutching victory in the dying seconds of a match, or delivering in high-stakes games, Ronaldo never shrank from the spotlight. Prime Ronaldo wasn't just an athlete at the peak of his powers. He was a symbol of excellence, a testament to the power of hard work and determination. He was a player who wasn't just born with talent. He was made through tireless effort, unwavering focus, and an insatiable hunger to always be better. That's why when people talk about footballing greatness, they always bring up Ronaldo's name, not just for his goals, but for his mentality that made him a legend. And his ability to do that wasn't by accident. Every match, every training session, every goal, and every defeat contributed to his mental fortitude. He learned that failure wasn't something to fear. It was simply part of the process. He didn't let setbacks break him. He let them build him. In the end, Ronaldo's story is the ultimate reminder that greatness doesn't come easy. It requires sacrifice, focus, and a mentality that refuses to settle. That's why when we look back at his career, it's clear. Prime Ronaldo wasn't just a footballer. He was a force of nature, a true icon of the game.